know, we heard boom. We ran up to the corner and hit right into the World Trade Center. Standing connector.
Can you tell us what kind of an airplane is it?
It had to be a 737 that hit the World Trade Center. It was a big, big plane.
Okay, and what do you see at this point?
Oh, smoke and screaming and, screaming engines and all the fire engines and police departments are all traveling down that way. Oh my God almighty, the black smoke all over the place. I hope nobody, there's got to be somebody killed in there, poor people. I went to work.
Tommy, we don't have any confirmation from any officials of this happening. Just repeat again, you were walking, you were just going outside.
I was bringing the garbage out to the freight entrance when we heard this roaring engine. We looked up and there was a plane. Next thing we know, in a matter of seconds, we heard a boom. We went to the corner and there it was right in the middle of the World Trade Center.
Where are you standing right now, Tommy?
I'm right in the building right now.
Okay, and what do you see at this point?
Oh, people all staring up there, looking at it and all. Oh my God, the smoke is coming out, black billow smoke.
Okay, you can see we are physically looking at one of our sky cams right now. We can see billowing smoke from the top of the World Trade Center, Tony.
Yeah.
Are there other people that are around you at this point? Is everybody in pretty much of a state of shock?
Oh, of course they are. People are all in shock. The people in the building are in shock going out. My God almighty.
Look at the building's on fire, God. Oh God, there's people in there. Oh my God.
There's still some debris coming down. It's safe to stay inside the hotel. There are still some debris coming down. It's safe to stay inside the hotel.
Okay. Again, we're putting our camera in, we are pushing our camera into the top of the World Trade Center, and we can see that there appears to be some fairly significant damage to the top of it.
Oh, yes, it's got to be these 15 floors that were hit with the plane.
Tony, I'm keeping asking you to describe this for me because as I'm
what
telling
happened was, I was taking the garbage out of the building to go into the freight entrance to dump it. When I heard this big roaring going up, what's going on? I looked up,
Oh my God, the
and
fire.
plane zooming right over, not too high up. And then the next thing I hear, in a few seconds, was boom. So we ran up to the corner, and there it was, right in the middle of the World Trade Center.
Tony, we are looking at...
It's like 6 in the morning there.
So, I mean, it's supposed to be a news.
You know how close we were just to being killed? I mean, part of that fuselage just could have come this way. Darren, it's Tammy Michaels. I am in the Hilton Millennium Hotel in New York. Across the street from me, and I have my video camera running, the World Trade Center was just hit by a plane. The debris was hitting our window. We are exactly across the street from the World Trade Center. I'm on the 35th floor, and I can see the entire building. And I saw the debris. I saw the explosion, the debris, the fiery debris was coming right down in front of our window. I was afraid part of it was going to come into our actual hotel room. There are people trapped up there. This is just the most incredible thing in the world, and it's right in front of me at this moment.
We have flames shooting out the windows, Tammy.
Flames are coming out the window. We've been told to stay in our hotel, and I'm watching this right in front of me. I wanted to call and tell you. I'm at the Millennium Hotel. My phone number here is 212-693-2001. Washington? Yes, Como Television, like news. No, KO. I need the, okay.
Of exactly what happened, but it is obviously clear that something has hit the World Trade Center.
Outside, and it is dangerous.
Yes,
Please stay inside the hotel, within the hotel.
Okay, thank you.
In terms of injuries or fatalities, we have absolutely no information about that at this point in time. All we can tell you is that something has obviously crashed into the World Trade Center, and I would.
Hi, Kevin. My name is Kevin. I work for
There have been some reports it might have been a 737. Others have told us it could be a medium-sized jet of some sort.
TAMICHAELS.
Again, our gentlemen tell us that it's simply taken up.
I am, at this moment, There's a person, guys. There's people falling out. That was a person.
Oh no, there's a person, Tammy. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Oh. Oh.
There goes another person, guy.
Oh. Oh no!
Guys, should we go down?
No, Tammy. This is, I believe what we're seeing. I could be wrong because I think it's terrorists. They will target the World Trade Center. They have targeted the World Trade Center. I'm going to get pressed. But if you're going to do a terrorist thing, you pick not only that high-profile target, but then you wait for people to congregate in areas. That's where you strike again. I don't think we're any safer now on the ground. Were you on the air?
Yes, I was on Como TV. It was so shaky.
Replay. Replay. Oh.
He put me on hold. He doesn't understand what this is.
It's a plane.
There it is. You're absolutely right. Oh my goodness. So I don't know if it's a helicopter or a plane, but it was certainly flying and it went right into the building. It was a plane. Can we show that again, please?
It was a plane. Did you see that? They showed it.
You got it on video, though.
Right.
Well, after the explosion started.
Don't put me on hold. I'm at the World Trade Center. Yes, it is.
Tammy, watch this. They're showing the plane hit.
Honey, I'm sorry, I'm a little shaky. This is simply the worst thing I've ever seen in my entire life. I am at the Millennium Hotel on the 35th floor, directly across the street from both Twin Towers of the World Trade Center. Out my window, the view I have is of the World Trade Center. No, I'm across the street, so I have seen the whole, I saw when the building started exploding and the debris started flying, and I could see parts of what looked like to me a plane, and as it was exploding, I was afraid at our window, the debris was hitting against our window. I was afraid that part of it was going to break through, that it was on fire. And yes, I was, and the entire building shook, and I'm from California, I thought earthquake. I look up and the window is completely filled with flames and debris that is falling, and as we've been standing here, we've watched the second building get hit with another plane. The shaking, the violent shaking and the exploding, it was both. Everything in the room was shaking. The entire, we're up in an upper floor and the entire hotel was moving. Yes, I am. And Pat, I just want to mention, if people do anything, say prayers for the people that are in the buildings, because people are falling to their deaths, jumping from the flames in the buildings. Yes, right in front of me. Initially, they told us to stay in our rooms, that it was safer because debris was still falling, and indeed it is. And they indicated to stay into our rooms. They just now told us to go down into the lobby of the hotel, but to be honest with you, it appears to me that these two incidences were deliberate, and my fear is I don't want to be in a crowd of people down below, right in front of the World Trade Center, if there's terrorist activity, and now there's people out there. It looked to me like the second plane was deliberate, and I could be wrong, but that's what my instincts are telling me, is to just stay put. There were two planes. Yes. Thank you, Pat.
May I have your attention, please? May I have your attention, please? Once again, as a fire safety director, we are asking that all our guests please come down to the lobby. All guests and employees, please report to the lobby. Thank you.
There's another body.
We can hear more explosions. God, maybe we should go downstairs. Maybe there's going to be another plane.
Fire's out of control.
God bless those people. Bye. There's another person. Oh my God. Then when they hit the ground, they're not even describable anymore as people.
No, they just almost disintegrate.
I'm just looking at every plane. I'm just saying, what is... Make sure Jaws can see.
Another body.
Once again, it's your fire safety director. The building is evacuated. If there's anyone on the floors, if there's anyone in rooms, you need to come down to the lobby to be evacuated from the building. Once again, the building has been evacuated. We have said if anybody is on the floors, employee or otherwise, come down and evacuate through the lobby. This will be the last announcement. Again, please, if there's anyone on the floors, or if there's any employees in the building, please evacuate through the lobby.
I don't know if we should be in here.
Plane that was hijacked from Boston happened about somewhere between 8:50. Witnesses say that another commercial airliner has slammed into the Pentagon down in Arlington, Virginia. The U.S. Capitol and the White House have both been evacuated, and we understand that the White House had received a threat of a terrorist attack.
Now we're looking back at the Pentagon. Again, you can see the smoke billowing from there. We have no other information at this point about casualties or injuries or exactly what it was that smashed into the Pentagon earlier today. That happened, what, 25 minutes ago, 20 minutes ago? Something of that sort.
One of the other pictures we actually saw a member of the military in full fatigue.
Outside the White House.
Outside the White House, fully loaded and ready to go for anything.
We expect that Mayor Giuliani is going to be speaking shortly. As you can imagine, I'm sure there is a scene of much confusion now at downtown in Lower Manhattan, outside the World Trade Center towers. We have just been told that the Pentagon is being evacuated at this point. We're looking back at the World Trade Center towers here. The smoke continues to billow. The fire is clearly not under control yet.
Jay, we have another witness on the telephone of the second plane slamming into the second tower. His name is Robert Thomas from Brooklyn Heights. Can you hear me, Robert?
Yes, I can.
Can you tell us exactly what you saw?
I was on the roof deck of my building watching the fire from the first explosion, and I was on the phone with my parents in Florida, and I watched the second plane coming in from Staten Island-ish area, and I was telling my mom on the phone, that plane is too low, I can't believe
Whatever that
the first one
debris
hit.
is down there that's fire.
We have two explosions, two planes hitting the World Trade Center here in New York, and what this second explosion was that took place about a part of the
We are so blessed.
tower has apparently collapsed.
Thank you, God.
We don't know if that was from the impact of
still
this
alive,
first
guy.
plane that hit it, or whether something else has happened there. We'll work on that.
Street about 10 blocks north of World Trade Center. Just before 10 o'clock.
This dust is just starting to settle after the second World Trade Center collapsed. We saw it collapse and come towards us.
Hi, Pat. We chose to stay in our hotel room because from our vantage point, we're in a corner suite of this hotel. So we have actually two windows looking out on the corner of our building at the World Trade Center. We could see the building number 2 was going to go, and my husband and I were having a debate, stay, go. And my husband said if it collapses, we'll be killed below. So we chose to stay in our room, which is where we still are on the 35th floor. And the building, literally, when it collapsed, it came completely.
About 6 blocks away now from our hotel. I'm going to pan up so you can see the type of black fire smoke that's in the direction of the hotel. A little more to the right, behind that taller building, would have been the World Trade Center. Probably 2 miles away from the World Trade Center. They're evacuating the whole area. The city's basically shut down. All the subway trains and office buildings and businesses have been closed. They're asking people to either go uptown into the center of Manhattan Island or to get off the island itself and cross the bridge. This is the Manhattan Bridge. There are literally thousands of people going across.